It's not easy to come across people who wouldn't want to have more. Very few, if any at all, will ever say no to an increase in salary, a promotion, business profits, status, achievements, just name it. We never say no to more, believing that if we only worked harder and if we kept sacrificing with full devotion, many of us sacrifice the only existence we can be sure of in pursuit of that more. But is that even a game we can ever win? What if there exists fundamental flaws in that outlook and view of life? What if it leads to a very late realization in life of just how much of it we threw away chasing a big nothing? I think I have a very convincing case to make here about the existence of such mission-critical flaws in us. The big problem being that the more you will have, the less you will be able to appreciate what you have. This generic problem manifests in many other ways all around us. Consider how gold has been valued throughout the ages across civilizations of all kinds. We didn't only pay for things with gold, we valued it and continue to value it to the degree that we will wear some on ourselves to signal wealth, power, or status. Now, imagine you delivered a truckload of gold bars to every household in the world. Imagine leaving piles of gold bars all around the world for whoever wishes to get as many as they want. Once you've done that, what do you think will happen to the price of gold? What do you think will happen to its use in signaling wealth, status, or power? The simple fact that now there is so much of it somehow makes us no longer be able to appreciate it. Nobody will be looking to protect their gold, feel any uplifting emotions for possessing the greatest amount of this metal they ever did. Sadly, this very principle, working in the background, makes much of what we have lose value to us. We are condemned to a sad fate where only the poor knows the value of a dollar, and the starving understand the privilege of being able to afford food. Are we then just ingrates? If so, then why even want more? What's the point of struggling to get more if that makes us feel less grateful? This tragedy doesn't even stop there. For example, if you don't have a toothache right now, you probably aren't appreciating this state of pain-free existence in your mouth right now. You catch a cold, your head and chest gets congested, you're in pain and suffering, absolutely miserable. You look forward to the time the fever, the cough, and all the suffering will leave you alone. But today, now that you aren't afflicted, you probably aren't pausing in gratitude for the pain-free moment. There you go. As I told you, I can prove it to you that the more we have, the less we can appreciate. Which, in other words, means that you are an ingrate. But is that the whole story? Not exactly. Why would we have ingratitude so deeply ingrained in our blood and being? Glad you asked. You see, this very unending drive for more is the reason you are not watching this video from a cave. You are the descendant of those who were not content with the cave and the buffaloes and what have you. You are the great-grandchild of those who turned rocks to wood, to metal, to composite, to the digital wonder of a world you enjoy today. At no point did your ancestors ever feel like enough was enough. And like it or not, that relentless pursuit for the next great thing is to be credited for virtually all the wonders humanity introduced to this world. But yeah, however we slice it, you are probably still an ingrate. But if you are not an ungrateful person, it would be very easy for you to prove that by liking the video and maybe subscribing. Perhaps also leave a comment. See you next time.